Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and The Mandalorian just released new footage from its upcoming second season in a new teaser trailer, along with some huge but easy to overlook Easter eggs. There is so much to break down. I got you covered though. I have gotten real good at reading Baby Yoda's facial expressions. That base means he's hungry. It's usually hunger. Let's roll it.
You have something I want. It will be mine.
Okay, real quick here, we are seeing old footage from season 1, but recolored in a blue-gray color palette that shifts into a warmer tone as Mando and the Razor Crest approach this new ice planet in season 2. I love how even with this frosty surface, you can still feel the warmer tones telling us we have arrived to the present. I believe this new planet is Ilum, the ice planet mined for kyber crystals that are used to power lightsabers, later turned into a Starkiller base by the First Order in The Force Awakens, but that's still decades away. Presently, we are still just 5 years or so after Return of the Jedi. I do appreciate how this new season seems to have a diverse mix of temperatures in their settings: fiery hot lava, cool water, and ice. Nice. We see the final shot of season 1, Moff Gideon scaring off some Jawas from his crashed Outland TIE fighter with the Darksaber, the sacred ancient blade of the Mandalorian people. He must have snatched that from Bo-Katan, last seen wielding it at the end of Star Wars Rebels. We're assuming that happened with the Purge he referred to last season.
Has heard the songs of the siege of Mandalore, when gunships outfitted with similar ordnance laid waste to fields of Mandalorian recruits in the night of 1,000 tears.
Now, a live-action version of Bo-Katan will be played by Katie Sackhoff this season, and Rosario Dawson will be playing live-action Ahsoka Tano. Still no sighting of her in this footage, though we did see a hooded Sasha Banks, believed to be Sabine Wren, Ahsoka's most recent traveling companion. Giancarlo Esposito promised there would be some lightsaber dueling this season. I'm thinking Moff Gideon with the Darksaber, Ahsoka with her blade, though not necessarily representing the Jedi Order, since remember, in Clone Wars, she parted ways with the Jedi Order. I'm thinking Moff Gideon could be an Imperial Moth obsessed with Jedi culture and relics, thus his fascination with the Darksaber and with a new member of mystery species of the Great Yoda. But let's move on to the new stuff.
Mandalorian.
Okay, there is some interesting new stuff to break down here. Well, before I continue, I want to thank our friends at Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video, making these kinds of breakdowns possible for us, and giving me an amazing game that I can dive into whenever I want. Raid Shadow Legends has 500 champions, each with their own skill trees, and millions of artifacts to find and equip. Doing some numbers, that is probably trillions of ways to build your teams and endless strategies to deploy. See here, I'm going to the index. I'm going to look at some of the different options for the Banner Lords. Ooh, look at this Bellflower. She's got a nice little ascot, and you can never have so many belts. Every day you play the game, you get great login rewards that help you progress faster in the game. Battle head-to-head with other players in the PvP arena, where you can spend arena tokens to move up tiers and earn extra rewards. Win the best artifacts by fighting in the dungeons, where you'll battle bosses and get some sweet artifact cargo. Every 3 days, exciting tournaments and events take place in Raid Shadow Legends. Take part in these tournaments to earn cool in-game rewards. And new in Raid, they just released the new advanced quest system and the Artifact Forge, where you can make your own artifacts. And very excited about this, they're about to release the Doom Tower. Click the link in the description for the marathon that introduces new players to the game's mechanics. Just go to the video description, click on these special links, and if you're a new player, you will get 100,000 silver and 1 free champion, this badass guy, Slasher, who both looks cool and will help you a bunch early in the game. All this treasure will be waiting for you up here. Ooh, and if you need advice, you are not alone. Subscribe to the Guide on the Teleria World and find out the whole truth about Raid Shadow Legends, link in the description. Good luck, and I'll see you there. Okay, back to the trailer. Mando enters the fighting arena with these 2 sparring Gamorreans. I pointed out before how this appears to match the exterior shots of the graffiti-covered town where Mando passes a Jawa, eyeing him from the shadows, and lassos up a Tusken Raider to a streetlight. You can tell by its scream. You can see all that Imperial graffiti, which makes me think this is Tatooine, which was staunchly anti-imp last season. The Gamorreans and that Biz Fortuna looking male Twi'lek in the deep background on the other side of the fighting ring suggests to me that we could be looking at the remnants of the gang of Jabba the Hutt. I mention this because there is a new shot of Cara Dune rolling to her feet in a setting that looks a lot like Jabba's palace. Now, canonically, after Jabba's death, Tatooine's criminal operation was taken over by the Nikto cartels, but in the new season footage, the boss seems to be the Jon Favreau voiced Gor Koresh.
You know this is no place for a child.
Wherever I go, he goes.
So I've heard.
So Mando and Baby Yoda are returning to Tatooine, maybe to recapture Fennec Shand from the mystery figure at the end of episode 5 last season, and this is most likely how they will cross paths with Boba Fett this season, who is confirmed to return after being swallowed by Tatooine's Sarlacc in Return of the Jedi. I did break down some major possible Boba Fett clues in another video. You're definitely going to want to check it out. Now, the character posters they just released for Mando, Baby Yoda, Greef Karga, and Cara Dune are all set in front of that same Tatooine graffiti. On Greef's poster, there is an image of an Aqualish with a red circle crossing them out. This is most likely a nod to Ponda Baba, that jerk picking bar fights with Luke Skywalker in Tatooine's Mos Eisley Cantina. This graffiti could have just been put up to caution other Aqualish, like, don't drink at this place, crazy old wizards will cut off your hand. We also see that boat on the water planet that many are thinking could be Mon Cala, homeworld of Admiral Akbar and the other Mon Calamari. I do love how you can see Baby Yoda's ear flapping in the wind there. It's like he's waving at us. But behind them are a few Quarren sailors, one of them looking tired, maybe a little seasick, though I guess that'd be a bit weird since he's part fish, so boat sick. I don't know, maybe we'll get a character moment from this guy, a crusty sailor tale or a sea shanty. I tell you, the Opie's got black eyes like a doll's eyes. Another new shot shows doors opening on Cara Dune, Mando, and Greef Karga. Now the bulkheads behind them match those the stormtroopers run past. I'm thinking this could be also on that new Star Destroyer Giancarlo Esposito teased for this season. And since Baby Yoda ain't with him, maybe it's a Baby Yoda rescue operation. I do love how we see Greef Karga in the gunner seat, perhaps that of the Razor Crest, obviously echoing the dogfight on the Millennium Falcon in A New Hope. Hopefully Carl Weathers learns a lesson from the sequel movies. When you blow something up, don't don't get cocky.
Nice, Morty. Give a little yeehaw if you want. They always do a little yeehaw like a cowboy. Yeehaw. Good enough.
More Outland TIE fighters take off, but it is later in the shot than the last time we saw this shot. Now we can see a lava explosion behind them. We have seen a lava river in other shots of stormtroopers on speeder bikes, so we might be seeing an Imperial base on Navarro, which does have lava pools and rivers. Some are saying it could also be the volcanic surface of Sullust, homeworld of the Celestins like Nien Nunb, but I don't know, I'm feeling Navarro. Another shot shows Mando jetpacking off a platform, but now we see that platform is at the edge of rising lava in a crater. Yikes, who would build a base here? And our final shot here shows Mando superhero landing beside some unconscious stormtroopers, and it looks like the same airfield that the Outlander TIEs just took off from. So this could be yet another mission to strike this Imperial lava base. If this is Navarro, it could explain a lot about why Imperial loyalists had such a presence on this planet, because as we saw in episode 6 last season, the New Republic are the new sheriffs in town. As we saw in Tatooine, the imps aren't welcome everywhere. Interestingly, we just learned from a Variety report that Pedro Pascal and the rest of the cast and crew plan to begin production for season 3 before the end of 2020. So it is full steam ahead on this show, especially as Disney announced they are shifting their focus to more streaming content. And we got confirmation that The Mandalorian will release weekly every Friday all the way through December 18th. Also, big announcement from us. Not only will I break down each episode of The Mandalorian season 2 to point out all the Star Wars Easter eggs that you might have missed, New Rockstars is going to be releasing our same-day Mandalorian after show, Wookiee Leaks, with Tommy Bechtold and I sharing our immediate thoughts and our favorite Baby Yoda's moments. Those will be coming out every Friday here on YouTube and on the podcast feed called Wookiee Leaks. Subscribe to it if you aren't already, but if you already subscribed to Wookiee Leaks last year, or if you subscribe to our Boys Underground feed, it is the same feed, so you're already there. But do us a favor and leave us a positive rating and review so that'll help our listing get more ears on this. You can also discuss your thoughts and theories on The Mandalorian with us on New Rockstars official Discord server, which you can access by becoming a patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Subscribe to New Rockstars, hit that notification bell, follow me on Instagram at EA Voss, follow New Rockstars. Thank you for watching, and hey, special shout out to my cousin Noah in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Thank you for being awesome and watching these, buddy. To any of the doubters in his friend group, Noah and I are related. Though to all the other people asking out there, I am not related to Jim Gaffigan. I don't know why people keep saying that. We just share a love of Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets!